Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in the previous session, we have briefly discussed about the states of a matter, right? We considered three states of a matter: solid, liquid, and gases, and the possible physical conditions associated with those three states of a matter. That is, we considered shape, volume, density, okay, and even we also considered the intermolecular forces of attraction. Well, further, if I consider conditions for states of a matter, so what are the feasible conditions so that any matter going to maintain its state, that is either it maintains its solid state or liquid state or gaseous state or any other forms. Well, when I look at the conditions which affect or which influences the states of a matter, which includes two conditions. One is temperature and another one is pressure. So here temperature, if I consider, temperature is nothing but I can say it is the thermal energy. Thermal energy associated with the particles of a matter which decides its physical state. Second one is pressure. In other words, we can say it is kinetic energy. Okay, kinetic energy of the particles. Well, here two forms. One is thermal energy and another one is kinetic energy. The net effect of these two, okay, influences, or I can say which decides the physical state of a matter. Well, we try to understand one by one. Well, coming to the first one, temperature. Well, what it is? Temperature is nothing but it is the heat content, right? Heat content, heat content of a system. Well, here if I consider temperature, say how is going to influence the physical state of a matter, means say consider solids. Well, when we heat any solids, if we subject solid for heating process, means what we are influencing? Yes, we are going to study the influence of a temperature on solid state. Well, when solids are subjected for heating, what happens? They get converted into its a liquid state. We well know this process is called a melting point. So means with the help of melting process, a melting phenomenon, what happens? A solid state of a matter converted into its a liquid state. When it happens? When we provide heat. When we provide heat to a solid, is get converted into its a liquid state. Means yes, here temperature is the parameter which affect the state of a matter. So when we heat, when we increase the temperature, solid state of a matter converted into liquid state. Further, when liquids are heated, what happens? Yes, when liquids are subjected for heating, yes, they are converted into gaseous state, which means conversion of liquid to gas also takes place by increasing temperature. Means when we increase the temperature, if when temperature increases, what happens? Solid is converted into liquid, liquid is converted into gas, means with rise in temperature. Okay, so when temperature increases, generally solid state of a matter converted into liquid state, liquid state is converted into gaseous state of a matter. So is the conversion. Means overall what I can say is, what is the effect of temperature on states of a matter? Means yes, with rise in temperature, if you heat solids, they converted into liquids. When liquids are heated, they converted into gaseous state. Therefore, we say generally with rise in temperature, we can change the physical state. Okay. Similarly, if I consider the reverse. So increase in temperature converts solid to liquid, liquid to gas. So what is the reverse effect? If you decrease the temperature, gaseous state converted into liquid state converted into its a solid state. Okay. Well, these are the interconversions. So overall here if you consider effect of temperature, increase in temperature, sequence is solid to liquid, liquid to gas. Decrease in temperature, gas to liquid, liquid to solid is the sequence. Okay. Well, now if I consider one example with respect to effect of temperature on physical state. Well, ice. What is the physical state of ice? Yes, it is a solid in nature, right? In the last session we have considered ice, solid form of a matter. Well, when you heat ice, say we have taken ice cubes and placed it in a pan and subjected for heating. On heating, what happens? Ice melts into liquid water. Means what happened here? A solid state is converted into liquid state. By what? By heating. Means when we increase the temperature, solid is converted into liquid state. Further, consider if we subject water for heating. If water is subjected for heating, what happens? We get a steam. That is, steam is nothing but what? It is the gaseous state of a matter. Therefore, what I can consider here? So, with a rise in temperature, solid converts to liquid, liquid converts to gas. One example, conversion of ice to water, water to steam. Okay, well. So, during the process, what happens? The kinetic energy of the molecules increases. Therefore, they started moving one away from one another. They started moving apart from one another, so that there is a change in the state from solid to liquid, liquid to gas. Okay, means here by increasing temperature, what happens? It overcomes the intermolecular forces of attraction. So please remember this. So when we raise the temperature, what happens? Whatever the molecules, we know that molecules are associated with the intermolecular forces of attraction. So on heating, when we increase the temperature, the molecules overcome the intermolecular forces of attraction, so that they started moving away from one another. Okay. Now, if I consider the one more parameter which affect the state of a matter, what it is? It is the pressure. Okay. Well, consider, say we have filled a liquid. Okay, liquid, or I can say even consider we filled a gas in a container which is attached with a piston, movable piston. It can move in upward and backward directions. So what we are analyzing here, say when we downward movement of piston, if you move the piston downwards, what happened here? Particles started coming closer to one another, right? Here when piston moves downward, these particles started coming very closer to one another. It means there increases say intermolecular forces of attraction. Say when the downward movement of piston increases the attractive forces among the particles. Well, when intermolecular forces increases, meaning say earlier they are away from one another, when we increase the pressure, particles started coming very close to one another. Means ultimately what happens? There will be change in the state. When? If we increase the pressure. When pressure increases, particles come very close to one another, so that there is a change in the physical state from solid to liquid, liquid to gas. As like conversions, gas to liquid, liquid to solid. Okay, whatever the possibilities, it depends on the way we are going to increase or decrease the pressures. So here when we increase the pressure, what happens? Particles come very close, so that a gaseous state converted into liquid, further liquid state may converted into solid state. So increase in pressure, okay, if we increase the pressure, particles come close, so that what I can say, gaseous state converted into liquid, and further liquid converted into solid state even. Well, we consider conversion of gaseous and a liquid state. See here, now we consider interconversion of this gaseous and a liquid state. Well, let us consider the transformation of liquid to gases. So we already mentioned regarding effect of temperature on the conversion of liquid to gaseous state, right? With respect to temperature, what we say, a high temperature means increase in temperature which favors the conversion of liquid state to gaseous state. To convert a liquid into gas, what is needed? High temperature is needed. So we already mentioned, when the temperature increases, solid converted into liquid and liquid converted into gaseous state. Therefore, if I consider transformation of liquid to gas, high temperature favors the conversion. On the other hand, when I look at the particles in case of liquids, say liquids, particles are freely arranged, sorry, loosely arranged. Coming to the gases, what about arrangement of particles? Particles are very loosely arranged. It means when I compare the pressure, obviously by decreasing pressure, it is possible to convert a liquid to gaseous state. Means it is possible to convert a liquid state of a matter into its gaseous state, right? So requirement, transformation of liquid to gas, what is required? High temperature is required and a low pressure is required, right? So now look at the observations here. So when we heat, what happens? On heating, what we analyze here, the piston moves upward, means particles started moving away from one another. Therefore, what about pressure? Pressure decreases. So we can say here, when we increase, say we have taken some liquid in a container and is fixed with a movable pistons and is subjected for heating with the help of Bunsen flame burner. So on heating, what happens? Volume expands. Due to expand in volume, piston started moving in upward directions. As piston moves upward, what about pressure? Pressure goes on decreases. Okay, so pressure decreases. And what about temperature? Say we are providing heat here, means high temperature, and with respect to pressure of the particles, low pressure. So high temperature and low pressure, which favors the transformation of liquid state of a matter into its gaseous state. Okay, well, now if I consider one more transformation, opposite, conversion of gas into liquid. So with respect to temperature, we need low temperature, means when we decrease the temperature, then only it is possible to convert a gaseous state into liquid state. And on the other hand, if I consider pressure, high pressure is required for conversion of gas into liquid. Yes, it can be analyzed with an experiment. Now look here, when when piston started moving downwards, what happened? Particles started coming closer to one another. So earlier particles are away from one another. Okay, they are away from one another. But when we increase the pressure, say when piston started moving downward, pressure increases. So as pressure increases, these particles started coming closer to one another. Therefore that intermolecular forces of attraction increases, and in turn a gaseous state of a matter converted into its liquid state. So what are the conditions which favors the transformation of gas into liquid? Means it is the low temperature and a high pressure. Okay, well, so that a gas converts into liquid state. Well, just consider MCQ. Now state of a matter depends on, okay, the state of any matter depends on, first option temperature, second pressure, third both, and fourth none of these. Well, I already mentioned temperature is nothing but thermal energy which affect the state of a matter. How? Increase in temperature converts solid to liquid, liquid to gas. Okay. Pressure, that is, we can say it is kinetic energy of the particles. So if you increase the pressure, what happens? Gaseous state converted into liquid and liquid state converted into solid state. Therefore the state of a matter is the cumulative, or I can say net effect of thermal energy and kinetic energy, or I can say temperature and pressure. Therefore here what is the answer? Both temperature and pressure decides the state of a matter. Okay, well, next one, transformation of liquid to gas. Just observe here, transformation of liquid to gas occurs at, we already know that conversion of liquid to gas, temperature we need high temperature. On the other hand, pressure, we need a low pressure. Means high temperature, low pressure is the condition. On the other hand, gas to liquid, conversion of consider gas to liquid. What about temperature? Low temperature, and pressure, high pressure, opposite. Okay, if I want to convert gaseous state into liquid, low temperature and high pressure favors. Now what is asked here? Transformation of liquid to gas. Liquid to gas. Therefore condition is high temperature and a low pressure. Well, look at the options. High temperature, high pressure. Second, high temperature, low pressure. Third, low temperature, high pressure. And fourth, low temperature, low pressure. So what is the answer here? It is high temperature and a low pressure requires to convert liquid to gas. Okay, well, so what we have considered in this session, that is conditions for states of a matter. So please remember there are two conditions for a states of a matter, that is temperature and pressures. Okay, so how temperature affect the physical state of a matter means increase in temperature converts solid to liquid, liquid to gas. Decrease in temperature, reverse. Okay, on the other hand, second factor is the pressure. So if you increase the pressure, what happens? Gaseous state converted into liquid, further liquid can be converted into solid state. It is by increasing pressure. Okay, it's about conditions for states of a matter. So with this, I'm going to conclude about this session. Again in the next session, we go for further concept. Thank you. Be safe.